Make sure y'all like the stream. We are back once again. Back-to-back shows. So you already know this is going to be very good. We're going to talk about, this is a topic I've been wanting to talk about for a while. I've been seeing a trend, especially this year, man, of women being in whole relationships, getting pregnant, and then leaving the guy that they are with as soon as a baby is born. And getting into brand new relationships, you know. And we're going to get into it. Make sure y'all like the stream. Shout out to the mods, everybody that's here early. I really do appreciate that. That means a lot to me. The fact that y'all are here early, you know. You know, this is going to show all of you, no matter how attractive these IG models are, a lot of these chicks are basically prostitutes. A lot of these chicks sell themselves to the highest bidder. Le'Veon, for those who don't know, he plays for the New York Jets now. He signed a new contract in March, I believe. And all these thizots know it. And now that he signed his new deal, her relationship has ran its course with QC, the guy that's on the right. Le'Veon is on the left. QC is on the right. He basically, I believe, runs quality control, right? He is the management over the Migos, if I'm not mistaken. He was engaged to one of the most well-known industry thoughts, Lira Galore. Now, I don't know what happened, but obviously they must have broke up recently. But what's interesting is that, and I'm going to put the article up here so y'all can see her posts. She only announced a couple of days ago that she was single, even though there's rumors that her and Le'Veon have been messing around for a couple weeks. So I guess once she secured a relationship, that's when she decided to go public. These chicks are very sneaky, man. These chicks are sneaky, man. Shout out to Dollar Washer. Stop being cheap and donate to the goddamn stream wrench. I appreciate that, Dollar Washer. Dollar Washer say, with a wrench, how about this? You know what? I'll give you one because you donate regularly. So I'll give you a key, Dollar Washer. I'll give you a key. You do donate and support pretty much every stream you're on. So I'll give you a key. All right. Well, let me see if I can put this up on the screen. It should already be up. Is it up? Is it up there? Okay. Let me see if I can get. Is this it here? Yeah, this is it. This is it. All right, let me put this up on the screen. This happened almost simultaneously, you know. But let me give shout outs and see who's here. Nate, All Keenating, K Nicole, Mellow Bird, Nicholas, Eric, True, Gerard, Vernon, Muhammad, True, Young Jay, Virgil, Medley, Marie, Jessica was good. Michael, Barbara, Young Coder, Cat, Elbert, Ayo, Faced by Pureness, Gemini, JP, Julia was good. BMC. Severe Ernest was good. La Original, Tyrant, Greatness, Cyclone, Luquan, Sly, Severe was good. What you mean, Dollar Wash? She won't let you cop a shirt? From the Teespring store. What's good, Vern? What's good, Lavender? What is it, Cell V? If you having issues buying a shirt, it has more to do with the site. But it usually allows people to buy it, so I don't understand why it would give you issues. But like the stream, people, you know what I'm saying? But I want y'all to understand something. Like, shout out to Ernest Wilcox. I appreciate that, man. I want y'all to understand something. Le'Veon Bell has just recently got jacked by 2 chicks he had living in his house. They robbed him, took a bunch of jewelry. But that didn't stop him from going and spending his time wooing this chick. Shout out to Young Coder. There's a Prego IG model who's liking all my pics. Oh, yeah? Well, maybe she's looking for you to go save her, Young Coder. You know? She looking for you to save her. You know what I'm saying? Lara Original, what do you mean, you simps? You mean this simp? There's no simps here. I'm not out here dating somebody sloppy seconds or trying to save her. But this is bigger than Lira Galore. It ain't just her. I know chicks in real life. What's going on, D? I know chicks in real life who have done this too. They will get pregnant, and once they have the kid, they'll end up breaking up with the guy that they are with, and they end up dating somebody else. They'll end up dating somebody else. So this goes on way above, just Instagram. This is just, I'm just using this as an example. But there are a lot of chicks who do this in real life. There's a lot of chicks who do this in real life. You know what I'm saying? What they'll do is they'll be in a relationship with a guy, right? For however long. As soon as she get pregnant, what she'll do is she'll carry the kid, carry the baby, and then have the kid, and then she'll have this thought of, she could do better. All of a sudden now, the dude that she was with is no good. He's a cheater. He's whatever, right? So she done broke up with this guy, but you got a whole baby. So it's like you didn't know this before you had the kid. All of a sudden now you know this. What's going on, Miranda? This goes on a lot. There's a girl on my Facebook right now who's in the middle of doing something like this. You all in love, but as soon as the baby about to be born, you seeing all this stuff about how things are just not going very well, Things are not going very well, And this is happening more and more and more. It's almost like they don't want to be stuck with the guy. So they start coming up with reasons to break up with him. But it's like, do you want to be a single mother? It's almost like women out there want to be single moms. Because they really believe that despite having a kid, they're still going to be able to find somebody else. Now, if you are a woman who gets attention like Lira Galore, she's going to believe that she can get attention. Now, she can still get men to want to date her who are multimillionaires. And she's right. Because I believe Le'Veon has probably always wanted to get with her. But now, because, because now she got this kid and things didn't work out with QC. Now he has a chance to get with her, but this ain't gonna last long. Once the season start, he's gonna be on to the next one. He's gonna be on to the next one. And this is starting to become a trend I'm noticing with these women who get pregnant by their boyfriends, quote unquote. But as soon as the baby is almost born, or when the baby is born, they break up with these guys. All of a sudden, these they've done all of this wrong to them. But you never notice this until the baby is born. Like the girl on my Facebook, man, like she's going through this shit. She's going live talking about how more men aren't empathetic towards her situation. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. First off, you were in love with this guy. You were going to marry this guy. You want to spend your life with this guy. But now you're on Facebook, want nothing to do with him. He's almost like the worst thing ever. But you about to have a kid with him. You about to have a kid with this guy. All right, let's look at this article. 2015, Lira Galore rose to sudden fame when it was announced that she and Rick Ross were dating. The famed rapper has been involved with many women throughout the years, but Lira Galore was the one he planned to marry. Now that's a damn shame. Followed 2 breakups, Lira Galore officially moved on from Ross. She will be rumored to be with a few different men. Then there was an entire sex tape fiasco with Lance Stevenson, and then it turned out it wasn't even him in the video. Lira Galore moved on to P, the CEO of Quality Control, home to Migos. The two got engaged and Lira had his baby. Recently, Lira let her fans on IG stories know that she is single, asking if they saw a ring, and the New York Jets star Le'Veon Bell shot his shot at her. And I guess this is the post here. These are the posts. You know? She moves around a lot, doesn't she? But she's had not one but 2 of these guys get engaged to her. But what's funny is that P, he was trying to wife her up. He was trying to make an honest woman out of her, even though he had a whole nother woman pregnant at the same time. These guys don't give a fuck up. These guys say fuck child support. They say fuck child support. I'm still gonna impregnate these chicks regardless, knowing that they're trying to get a bag, man. You know that they're trying to get a bag, and what you're doing is obliging, basically. Now I want a lot of you other females to understand, you don't have to follow her road. They're saying that she's been connected to a couple guys. I think it's been more than a couple. I think she's been connected to probably 20 different dudes. But those guys are very, very low key, and they don't let her put any of their business out there. These women run through a lot of men to get to where they're at. This is how they know how to maneuver and get with this guy, that guy, because they get ran through. Chicks like Lira Galore get ran through. They don't get married. She is under 25. She's under 25 and she's already been ran through. She ain't even made it to halfway through. She's not even halfway to 30 yet, and she already has, not only does she have a baby, but she's already been ran through. By the time she's 30, she's going to be no good to nobody. She's going to be on social media like these washed up IG models or, video vixens doing podcasts, telling other women how they should live their life. When you were out there wilding and living your life the way you want to live it. That's what she's going to be doing. But she's going to be living off of QC's money. She's going to be living off of whoever else she gets pregnant by. She's going to be collecting child support. She's going to be all right, man. I really feel sorry for that baby because she's going to be leaving that baby off with anybody who's willing to watch it while she goes stay somewhere for 2 or 3 days, probably a week or so. Because during the season, let's say if she's still dating Le'Veon, he ain't going to be able to go see her like that. She going to have to come see him. It's just like Black China. Black China has a couple kids, but she's still out trying to get flown out, going to all these different places to see these guys, man. Taking a seasonal over the seas trip to the Middle East. Like the stream, people. Now, I want y'all to understand, man, like, I'm all for people living their life the way they want to live it. But I think that this is a sad tale of a woman who's really going to regret the things she did when she is no longer being chosen. I mean, look who the dudes she's been connected to. Drake, Meek Mill, Rick Ross, this P guy, now Le'Veon, who I think is just smashing. I literally think that, Le'Veon is just hitting it. Once he's like bored, he's gonna move on. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Once he is bored, once he no longer cares, he's gonna move on too. And she's gonna be left, basically be the fly out chick, because none of these guys are going to want to make a family with you. And the fact that she's a single mother, she's more vulnerable to getting used now than ever before, because she's going to feel a sense of desperation and a sense of low self-esteem with the fact that she is a single mother, and she knows that these guys are not going to be as quick to want to settle down with her. So she's definitely going to start getting slutted out. She's already has, but it's going to start occurring more because she wasn't trying to get with Le'Veon before. But now you want to get with him? Because he signed that new deal in March? That's why I tell women, stop trying to be like the IG model. Stop comparing yourself to them. These women get ran through. They get mentally screwed up from getting around as much as they get around. They fly to these different countries, get smashed, and get put back on a plane, a long flight where she has to literally think about the things she did for that money that she's going to end up spending at the moment she touches down. And women do this repeatedly. They're mentally screwed up. And now she has a child. But there's a lot of these chicks like her who have children who do this. And then what's crazy, is that you got women who will criticize me and others for pointing this out because they look up to women like this. Remember, a lot of the people who follow her aren't just men. It's women too. Go look in her comment section. It's women bigging her up. You see, a lot of these guys don't have to try hard anymore. They know that she's a bit vulnerable for the simple fact that she's a single mom now. You know what I'm saying? All they have to do is sell her some dreams here and there. I'll take care of you and yours. Now she's gonna have to make money to take care of not only herself but her seed. Melissa, I can hear the disappointment in your voice. I don't think I'm disappointed. I say that this is what I speak about, but then people get upset when I hold that mirror up. You know? But it ain't just about Lyra. There's a lot of women who do this, man. They will date a guy. They'll defend dating him. They'll deal with his cheating. They'll deal with his abuse. But once they have that child, they no longer want to deal with him. It's almost like that child, in a sense, wakes them up. And they realize the gravity and the responsibility of the situation. But then, by then, it's too late. By then, it's entirely too late. Now you're thinking for two. You're not just thinking for one, you're thinking for two. And this is why a lot more women are being single. Because you have women who have a mindset of no matter how many kids they have, they can still get them a man. But still, at the end of the day, you ain't married and you don't have any kids. No, you don't have kids. You don't have a ring. You know, you don't have that man that you want. Why do you think over 70% of black women are single? It ain't because black men just, and I'm going to go to the black community. It's not because black men hate black women. It's for the simple fact that these women are already, you know, raising kids by the time they're 20 or 21. I knew a bunch of girls that got pregnant in high school. I remember one time this one girl, she made good grades, man. She always did her work, always paid attention. But she ended up getting pregnant by some dude who wasn't in school, who I knew was older than her. And when she mentioned to me who he was, I didn't know who he was. And she was like, "You don't know who he is?" I'm like, "No." Like, who is he supposed to be to me? Like, it's almost like she thought because she was, you know, having a baby by a dude that everybody in her neighborhood knew, that meant something. I don't know the guy. I really don't care to know him, and he's nobody to me. But he's somebody to you. And that's why you're having a baby by him, because you think that it means something to have a baby by a dude who probably ain't got no job, who sits around the neighborhood and don't do much of anything. You're proud of that. Well, let's see how proud you are when you have to work to take care of that child. When you finally have that child and you realize this is a lot tougher than I thought it would be. And what's really sad is that you have these women, they come from single parent households and they follow the same steps that their mother did. Didn't learn anything from her. Repeating the cycles because it's comfortable. You got a whole grown man living in your house and that's comfortable to you. It's comfortable. There are women who are comfortable with a fully grown man who you're having sex with, by the way. You're sleeping with this man and he don't do nothing. He don't work. He ain't got no car. But you're comfortable, you know, walking around arm in arm with this guy. No, you should be ashamed of having to walk around with somebody who lives in your house, who you have to take care of. You know, he's another mouth to feed. And there are women who are proud to be with men that they are financially taking care of. And they wonder why there are a lot of men who just don't want to go behind that. They don't want to play the savior. Like, as soon as you tell me a story about how you was taking care of a dude, I'm out. I don't want to hear it. I really don't want to hear it. Because I know it ain't the first time you've done it. Because if you've dealt with that guy, you've dealt with a lot of those guys. And then you got fed up and now you want to change. After about 5 or 6 different dudes you done dated that you done had living up under you and you've been taking care of them. Working every day to take care of that one guy who can't even change the baby's diapers, who don't even want to babysit. As soon as you leave, he leaving. He looking to get his mama, your mama to babysit. That's the type of man that you're with. And what happens is once women have children by those types of men, then they want to kick those men out. Then they want to change. Then they want somebody who's going to help them. And it's like, well, you have to help yourself first. You got to help yourself first. Let me take care of you, Jay. Now, again, what's going on with Lira Galore is not uncommon. It's very common. It's a lot more common than it should be. You shouldn't wake up and want to change once you have a kid by a guy that you realize long term is not going to marry you. Long term, he's not going to help you build anything. Growing up, most of the dudes that the chicks wanted were dudes that really wasn't about shit. They really wasn't about nothing. They wasn't trying to create anything. They were just looking themselves to be taken care of so they can go run the streets and do what they want to do. Like the stream, people. Now I'm going to go and open up the phone lines so y'all can call in. Let's hope to keep the calls brief. Let's see. Okay. All right. Is this gonna work? Hold on a second. Let me see, because this might not work. Let's see. Y'all call in. Now, again, I'm not hating on the guys who are able to get these women, because I don't want those women. I don't want no woman that settles for less. That's not somebody I want, because that's a woman who will put up with anything. And yeah, Yo, you live with Jada Black. What's up?
Hello?
Yeah. Yeah, what's up?
Hey. That comment was not for you, sir.
Yeah, I know. I was just saying.
No. That is, anything I say is only to who it applies to.
Right.
But, Liver Galore. Oh boy, these hoes never cease to amaze me. I mean, to be
I could have. What's crazy? I could have. There's a bunch of females I could have actually done the video on, but the story just stood out to me because people say she just had a baby and shit. So, yeah.
Yeah. And the guy that got her pregnant had her and another female pregnant at the same time. Embarrassing. But to be honest, it's sad to say that she does what a lot of females do. She does what a lot of females do. They have a baby, and before you can either cut the umbilical cord, they on to the next one. And it's disgusting. I was literally talking about this earlier today.
Yeah.
Earlier today. And then on top of that, they move on quick, and every man that they date, they bring around their children. And a lot of girls and boys can tell you stories of men being in and out of the house. And unfortunately, there are women who care more so about having somebody to lay up with that night than the safety of their own children. This is very common.
Yeah.
I can't speak for any other community but mine, but it's very common in the black community. And it's sad. This is the thing. A lot of people, they feel as though if you're single, something must be wrong with you, or that you're lonely. I'm a firm believer that there is a difference between being lonely and alone, and there's nothing wrong with being alone. When you learn to love yourself and fall in love with you first before a nigga, You are content with you, and you love every part of you, and you don't feel the need to be validated about who the fuck you have in your bed at night. You're completely comfortable sleeping alone, and that's the thing. A lot of people feel as like, oh, if you're single, no. To be honest, it's good to be single and be selective because you don't want to be so thirsty to have somebody with you that you'll lay up and pick anybody, and that goes for men as well. Because it's a lot of good men out getting dogged out by a bunch of bird ass bitches who can't spell GED, and it's only 3 letters.
Yeah.
I'm being honest. I had this conversation today too. You know, it's a lot of men that dog out good women, but there's a lot of women who dog out good men. You know what I'm saying? It's sad, but if you saw her, the little thing she did with Iyanla, that shit was a complete waste of time. If you see the, not to talk about anybody's mother, or to disrespect anybody's mother, but if you look at her mother, you can tell where she get it from. Her mother condones that type of behavior, unfortunately. And even though she wasn't raised with her father, I don't necessarily feel like that's an excuse because I came from a single parent household, but yet I was raised with morals. I was raised old school. I got old fashioned ass whoopings. And I know to conduct myself in a particular way because, not to say that you can't be yourself or that you have to put on a front for other people, but first impressions say a lot. And you don't want somebody's first impression of you to be that you just a loose dude.
Right.
I mean, the kids, I feel so sorry for her baby. I feel sorry for her baby, and I feel sorry for Omarion kid. Yeah. April is a whole embarrassment, even though I know they went out on her. But I just had to throw that whole
Yeah.
They weren't in the same.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing. And not for nothing, as black women, we always talk about respect, and black men need to respect. It's a couple of us that need to give a nigga something to respect though, because seeing shit like this is why black men don't respect black women. And I'm not saying that one person should be a representative of all. No, she wants to be a hoe, that's her. That doesn't mean that everybody is a hoe, But it does leave a lasting imprint on a man's mind. Like, okay, well, if I'm seeing girls like this, or if every time I go on Facebook or Instagram, I see bitches with their ass out, and it's always women that look like me, that look like my mother, my aunt, my sister, my cousin. You know what I'm saying? At some point, it's going to make that man be very skeptical about dealing with women in his own race, and it kind of shouldn't be like that. It's unfortunate, and it makes it. I'm not gonna lie, shit like this makes good women feel like, why the fuck am I trying? Why am I trying to be so good if I'm getting if I'm getting overlooked with all these big shit that you got together? You're getting overlooked for a bitch who wears $3 leggings and a bra.
Yeah, that's why I tell these girls, don't be like those females, because those females are sexual objects, and you don't want to be put in that category.
Some men somewhere will wipe that. They will walk down the whole aisle with that thing.
Yeah, there are those that will. I can definitely say that.
Yeah. But to all the fellas out there, don't get me wrong. I think that marriage is a beautiful thing, but marriage is also a lifelong commitment. So you need to be careful about who you're deciding to tie yourself to for the rest of your life. Just pick wisely, take your time, and time reveals all. So in time, you'll see who somebody really is. And when you see who they really are, that will let you know right there as to whether or not that's someone that you should marry or have children with. You know what I'm saying? Take your time. Don't procrastinate and take 10 years like the average nigga. But take your time. Don't procrastinate, but don't rush into it either. So hoes will be hoes.
Yeah.
Well, I guess some of us, the last of the movies, we have to fight the good fight.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate the call, man. Thanks for calling in, La Original. All right.
No problem. Have a good night.
All right, you too. Shout out to La Original with the call. Caller's been calling in ever since she called in, so y'all call back in. Yeah, I would tell women, don't follow behind their footsteps, because you're going to be miserable and lonely by age 40. And you're going to be in a miserable place like a lot of these other girls are. You're live with Jada Black. What's up?
Hello?
Yeah, what's up, man?
What's up, Jay?
Yeah, what's good?
Man, that dude, Le'Veon Bell, man, he must be a sucker for punishment, bro.
I don't know.
Like, he should have learned his stock lesson after them 2 chicks jacked him or whatever. And I still ain't heard that they got caught or anything like that.
Yeah.
But, like, he should have known his lesson after, like, Rick Ross wasn't going to marry that chick. You know what I'm saying? He was engaged to and all that shit.
Yep. And he,
But, like, I've been peeped the game on them type of niggas that be living off women and shit. Like, this is what they don't realize, right? Women, especially a lot of black women nowadays, they want to take the male role in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? And, like, they dumb niggas too, you know what I'm saying? They dumb niggas too. Because what they don't realize is, like, they think they pimping and shit. Man, yeah, I'm living off this chick, you know what I'm saying? I don't pay no bills, you know what I'm saying? She let me use the whip while she at work and all this shit. But they don't realize, nigga, you the bitch in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? You have no power. Like, whenever that chick get tired of your ass, bro, your name ain't on shit, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All that shit, bro. She could just kick you to the curb like that, bro, and you back at your mama house, and she'll take you back, because she probably kicked your ass out a long time ago. Or if you lucky, you could catch one of your homeboys' couch doing the same fucking thing, and how long do you think his girl gonna put up with that shit? You know what I'm saying? And
Not
like,
too
they
long.
don't realize, like, nigga, yeah, you the bitch in a relationship, bro. She has all the power. And like, y'all get into it again or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You fuck around and hit her, you know what I'm saying? All she gotta do is go call the white boys up. They'll be more than happy to hold your black ass off the jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been noticed that shit, bro. Like, you gotta have your own, especially if you're a man, dude. Like, I don't even suggest you live with a chick until y'all, like, real serious. I'm talking about years of fucking dating. You know what I'm saying? So, like, whenever she go wilding on you or whatever, you go, just like, all right, bitch, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? You go to your own crib. Instead of, and that's what a dumb nigga gonna do. He gonna go sit there and go back and forth with a chick that's angry with him all goddamn night. A dude with sense, he gonna go to the bar, you know what I'm saying? He gonna go to the boy house. He might go to a strip club, anything, you know what I'm saying? But instead of going back and forth with an angry black woman, going back and forth, y'all tell us fucking cops gotta show up. Yeah, I know you want cars to be brief, man, but that's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, okay. Well, I appreciate the call, man.
Appreciate you all the time, Jay. Have a good one, man.
All right, you too, man. All right, shout out to Severe with the call. Like the stream, man. Also, make sure. Okay, it's like the same number. You're live with Jada Black. What's up? I think that was Severe. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
Yo, what up? It's your boy Mike, man, calling in, man.
What's good, man?
Man, we already know how females is, man. You know, like, right now she's probably in the prime. I don't know her age, but she's in the prime of the moment.
Yeah, she 25. They said in the chat she was 25.
Oh yeah. She's in her prime age right now, so she can get it. She can get it in. You know, but we all know the war's undefeated, man. Once that age start hitting, then you know, the 27, 28, 29, and then 30. The males that she's attracted now, they won't give her that kind of same attention like she's getting now. So, I mean, lucky for her, she secured the bag with the first dude. You know, which I think is smart because, you know, a lot of these chicks, they're not talented in any kind of way. So this is it. Like, this is their lottery ticket. You know what I mean? And you know, for guys out there that has, like, you know, real money, you know, they should really be careful who they impregnate, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because, like, you know, now she has access to your liquid assets now, man. You know what I mean? And it's like the more money the male makes, like, the more money she's able to receive from the male. Like, I don't know her background. I don't know if she's like broke or anything, but now like she's gonna have a life changing situation because she got knocked up by this dude, man. And I think that's just I think that's just crazy and unfair, man. But it is what it is, man. Dudes need to be careful who they knock up, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
You know, but yeah, man, that's all I gotta say, man. You know, just you know, I mean, it's just crazy out here, man. I'm not even shocked hearing this shit, man. You know, it is what it is. You know.
Cool. Well, thanks for calling in, man.
All right, later, Jake.
All right, bro. Call. Let's see. Make sure all of y'all liking the stream so far. I'll get these phone calls in so I can hear your perspective. If there's anybody new watching, let me know in the chat. I'll give you a shout out. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
Yo, what's happening, homie? You know, first off, just want to say, you know, I'm repping Red Pill all day.
All day?
You know what I'm saying?
All day?
You know, when it comes to this Lira Galore situation, you know, any chick that goes around announcing that she's single, 10 times out of 10, she's a hoe. And you know what I'm saying? Like, who gives a fuck, really? You know? Right. And then a lot of times when people be doing that shit, it's just some attention-seeking shit. They just doing that to get under the skin of the nigga that they most likely probably laid up under doing that shit, saying that they single and all this other stuff so they can get a whole bunch of thirsty messages and shit. And I would know because I used to fall for that bullshit back in the day. You know, I'm a reformed simp, nigga. Yeah. I used to be one. But, you know what I'm saying, I woke up. You feel me? And, you know, that's one of the things girls do when they want some attention. You know, they're not going to give you no, well, I don't know about Le'Veon Bell probably going to get some ass, but, you know, most of the time regular chicks and regular guys, they do some shit like that, they're not going to give that dude no ass. They're just trying to get some attention. But, you know, I don't understand why anybody would look at a girl like her and want to get her pregnant. You know what I mean? I understand she probably got some good pussy. She probably got some great sex, great mouth, all that shit. But what about her sex commitment, home life, mother, you know what I'm saying? Or really just a relationship? Because girls like that, like girls like them, they get the pump and dump. You know what I'm saying? And then that's it. You feel me? Because it's like, why would you ever? Because girls like that, they're just looking for that 18-year payoff. Like one of my homies said, they're looking for that 18-year payoff, man. That's all they want. You know, but a lot of these guys, they just really just lame. Honestly, these celebrity niggas, they just lame as fuck. You know what I mean? You got niggas like Tiger and Wiz out here getting strippers pregnant and shit. And you know, like, and you know, back in the day, you know, niggas wasn't running around with strippers and, you know, wanted to be in love with strippers. It seemed like once T-Pain dropped that song, niggas just like, oh, finally, now it's okay for me to be in a relationship. Now I can get one, you know, but hell no, man. You smash them chicks, you go on about your life, and go on to the next girl, you feel me? And Le'Veon Bell, you better be smart, man. You better be smart about that shit. You better just do what I said, pump and dump, man, because she's looking for another 18-year-old pay off from him. You know? But you know, it's just crazy, man, how guys just let these women basically ruin their lives. You know, like, you know, just keep your dick in your pants, and if you're not gonna keep it in your pants, man, put a condom on. All right, be smart about that shit, man. But, yeah, that's all I wanted to say, man. You know, Red Pill all day, man. Keep doing what you're doing, bro.
All right, man. Red Pill all day. Salute to you, man. Thanks for calling in, all right?
No problem.
All right. Shout out to the caller. Always have a good phone conversation with him. But let's see if we get a few more calls in before I wrap this up. Any ladies want to call in? You know, you'll call in. You're live with Jada Black. What's going on? Yo, what's good, man? Oh, good, Saliva.
That was good. I just want to say, let me keep this short as possible. I want to say, these athletes, first of all, I'm a Jets fan, and I love the fact that we're going to the Jets. But these celebrities, like, it seems like they have no people skills. All they can get is these quote-unquote hoes. You know, these women that are looking for a come-up, these women are looking for the 18-year payout, like the last caller said. And these celebrities, male, so they got to get smart, especially these athletes. They got to get smart. Yo, bro, don't you want a real woman? You know, a woman that loves you for you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they think that these strippers, they look good and stuff like that, and I don't think a lot of these celebrities care about impregnating because they think that they're invincible. They think that they got all the money in the world. They think that I'm never going to be out of money, so I make this woman pregnant, I make that woman pregnant. But then they don't realize this money adds up.
Yeah.
And the fame runs out.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I was telling one of my friends, hoes will never die, because if hoes die, these athletes would they will go crazy, because then they have to actually go get real women. And we know that some of them can't get real women because they never do get real women. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And one more thing I wanted to say, and I know it has nothing to do with the subject, but it seems funny that a lot of these male athletes that go through this are black.
Yeah.
And yo, like they be dumb as hell. I'm like, yo, you dudes getting strippers pregnant, all in the stripper club, bro. What are you doing?
Yeah, I think a lot of those guys don't have people skills, and that's why you see them date who somebody else dated, because they'd be like, okay, well, she's dealt with athletes before, so I'll just get at her. Or those women will come to them. Those women will hit them up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Yeah, most definitely. They got the money. Like this dude's Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah.
He just signed in New York a fresh new contract.
Yep.
Women are going to come.
Yeah.
Your hoes are going to come to him.
And he's going to be living in New York, too. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I thought about that. I thought about that, too. He's going to be living in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But that's basically what I just wanted to say. I wanted to keep it quick.
Okay. Well, cool. I appreciate it.
Man. Thanks, JDBTv.
All right, man. Shout out to Saliva for calling in. All right. Salute to him. Salute to all the callers, man. There was another caller calling in. You call back in. The lines are open, at least for right now. Quick second. Yeah, a lot of these guys, these athletes, they don't have people skills. Look at them when they do interviews. You know, the ones who are the more articulate usually are married or in long-term relationships. But the ones who aren't as articulate usually they be the main ones hooking up with these chicks. Man, it's a little nugget. You live with Jada Black. What's going on? Yeah, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up? This is Jaye.
Hey, what's good, man?
Yeah. Nothing much. I just want to make it quick, but yeah, I mean these female Le'Veon Bell, and him like other athletes, what it is they got money, then the female come over to them, because they see that him and other athletes got money, and then they'll talk to them and everything, and that's where it goes. They always go with used baggage, these athletes, these male athletes.
Yeah.
Like somebody else been with them. Look at Kim Kardashian before she got married. You had a lot of athletes going through her. Like, man.
Yeah. Hey, let me ask you this. What do you think about women who leave their relationships right after having children?
That's not good at all. I don't think that's a good idea at all. Because the thing about it is they should have them men strapped up or something, instead of having kids by them. And some women also complain, saying, "Oh, I didn't know that this nigga was like this or something." Like, come on, why you don't want to lay down with him? Yeah. But of course, some black men, they don't want to use game, and like you said earlier, to sell dreams to them. You know, say they're gonna do this, lie to them, lay down with them. You know, they gotta have responsibilities, though. Tell them to strap up and everything. But no, they don't do that. Like it's just crazy. That's why I say, you know, I would just go overseas to mess with these women, because a lot of women in America, a lot of them have kids, but had kids by other men. You know, it's like it ain't no use. You go like places, good places to find women like Thailand, Japan, the Philippines, Brazil, them places. You know, where believe it or not, like Japan, you know, they've got a lot of single women over there, believe it or not. Like, man, that's what I would go do. Go to them places, one of them places.
Oh, okay.
These American women over here, like they basically worthless, you know? Sorry to say it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's cool. Well, I appreciate your input, man. I'm getting some more of these calls, all right?
All right, peace. I'll talk to you.
Peace. Salute to the caller. Let's see. TRK said, "Hey Jay, I'm listening." Okay, cool. Shout out to the new people. Hold on, let me go back. Black Pill, you said you were new, right? You're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
Hey man, it's Antonio again, man. What's good, bro?
What's good, man?
Nah, shit, man. I just caught the last tail end of this on the live feed. I'm about to watch the playback.
Okay.
But I just picked the title and I just heard y'all mention talking about how these athletes, they ain't got no people skills, and how they know girls who really don't give a fuck about them gonna come after them, right?
Yeah.
So my thing is this. Okay, so if an athlete say he's smart enough, he wises up, he knows that a lot of these girls are coming at him, they only want him for his money and shit. Say he goes after a regular girl, how would he know that she's not after him in the same way that an IG model or a stripper is? Like, how would he know?
Yeah, I think because that woman will be more appreciative in his mind. The regular female will be more appreciative being with him than one of these IG models, because these IG models will probably tell these guys they got all these different men who have all this money that trying to get with them. So they do have a bit of that sort of attitude about them, you know. And they probably tell these guys this all the time. You know, with a regular female, she ain't got multi-millionaires in her DMs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But shit, but my thing is like, shit, I know a lot of regular female shit. They snag them athletes and shit, and they start thinking like the IG models. Like, I've seen it happen, so I don't know. It's not like a catch-22 almost, man. It's like you just gotta just be wary who these athletes date, who they fucking with, man, out here, man.
You just gotta take a look at their behavior, like before they met him, like were they on and they taking pictures in the club or, you know, on trips and shit. Like how was their life? You know what I'm saying? But if they just switch up,
I'll say this. I'll say this. I think most athletes, they need to do the Derek Jeter approach. Like either the athlete, your athlete, they need to either have a chick before they get big, or be a bachelor while they're in their playing days, and then get a wife or a girlfriend after their playing days over. They're not making as much money. Right. So expectations won't be as high.
Yeah.
That'll be my advice to athletes, man. That's all I have to say on that.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks for calling in, man. I agree, and I appreciate it, all right?
Already, bro.
All right. Shout out to the caller. Yeah, man, I tell these guys all the time, take the Derek Jeter approach, man. I know it's hard. I know these women will sell you a dream. They'll treat you like you a king, you know, better than any woman that's ever treated you. But, bro, that's all game. As soon as you get a baby in her or, wife her up in some capacity, she is going to switch up because she knows she got you. But these guys be wanting to sleep with these women so bad, they're willing to say, hey, you know, I'll make you my wife. You know, they're willing to do that. You know, But it's all about being able to sleep with that woman. They want to do whatever it takes to sleep with that woman. Like the April Jones girl. I don't know if this is true or not, but she basically said that Lil Fizz deserved her box. I believe that's what she has said now. Now let's know everything you know about some of these females. Okay? So anybody else want to call in real quick? Basically, I'm just taking a lot of calls. Half of the show has been about calls. To give y'all a chance to call in. Well, the Derek Jeter method is to casually date women but don't get into any solid committed relationships while you're playing, while you're playing your career. You're live with Jada Black. What's up?
Is Jada Black, Joe?
Yeah, what's good, man?
Hey, this first time calling?
Okay, cool. Cool, man.
But I just wanted to speak on why the athletes choose the same chicks or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And my opinion is sometimes it's not even really like they don't got the people skills. Like when you see these dudes, I live in Houston, bro. So when you see these dudes in the strip club or the club popping bottles, they having bottle wars and who can spin up. It's a competition, bro.
Yeah.
They want to see if they can bag the next dude chick. It's not necessarily they want to be with them. It's to outdo the next dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I listen. I would say that's definitely it, because a lot of these guys are very competitive with each other. So I can see that being the case. Yeah.
But that's all I wanted to say on that, bro.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks for calling in. First time call, I appreciate it. All right. All right, man. That's a good point he made about being competitive. They are. They are competitive with each other. All right, let's see what this is. Okay, you're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
Hello?
Yeah, what's up, man?
What's up, man? I just wanted to say that thank you for everything. Like, it's been good. It's been good,
Oh, cool.
Pick the right pill, changed my life. Oh, yeah, I'm Will, by the way. What's up?
Hey, what's good, man? Oh, say your name again?
I'm Will.
Hey, Will, what's good, man?
What's good, man? About the topic, a lot of men out here, they just simp so hard for IG models. We just aren't worth shit, to be honest.
Yeah, this is a business to them, man. That shit is a business. Like I've spoken to some of these shit. It's a business, man. When they on, it's because they have nigga don't mean these women don't understand that they know that they're gonna get these guys to, donate to them, promote them. Like they know this,
Yeah. And the thing is, most guys don't even know that, like, the truth about these IG models is that, like, these IG models are literally sell their souls and bodies. Like, they get flown out by Arab men to, all these countries just to do all these, unholy. Like, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to get into detail and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's just like, I mean, women are the problem. It's just that, man, we gotta check ourselves too.
Right.
And to be better men in general.
Yeah. Yeah, because it does start with us. It definitely does start with us. Yeah.
Yeah, just wanted to say that. Thanks for letting me get on.
All right, thanks, Will. Thanks for calling in, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Shout out to Will calling in first time. All right, you live with Jada Black. What's going on?
Hey, I wanted to say that I really think that the reason a lot of these famous guys get with the same girls is because they want someone who's used to the industry.
Right.
Nobody's really trying to get caught up. You hook up with some random girl. Now she's got you in the background on her Snapchat, a cripple in your head, asleep on the couch. Now it's a whole thing. Now they're getting clout off you and telling all your business. I think they just don't want to have to worry about all that.
Yeah, that is true. I could say that, like, if she's in the industry herself, like if she's an actress or a singer, like I can, or she's an athlete, you know what I'm saying? I could see, you know, a guy wanting to say, hey, I want to date a female who's doing her own thing and she has fame, you know, we can put our fame together, you know what I'm saying? Like something like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, even the, you know, Instagram girls, if they've been like a Karuchi type, you know, someone who's already been, I don't want to say passed around.
Well, she got passed around a little bit, and then she got with Victor, just a little bit.
I mean, she seems like a nice girl. I don't know. I don't want to say she's been passed around. I don't know
Shout out.
Case history like that.
Yeah, shout out to Naima. But well, she is doing better now for herself. Like she's on a TV show. You know, she's in a relationship. She seems to be happy. You know.
I mean, I watch Claws. I'm with it. Okay. I'm just saying I don't want to use her to say pass around because I don't see her on the same level as, you know, people who have just exclusively just been passed around and they haven't done anything and they're not doing anything and they will never do anything. Mm-hmm. But I think that's what it is. They want someone who has, you know, someone who's not going to who has something to lose. Mm-hmm. If you're the fry cook at Bojangles and Lil Wayne bends you over, you don't have anything to lose. Mm-hmm. But if you're somebody who is, you know, Instagram passed around somewhat, you're not going to try to mess up your chances at getting at the next one. Mm-hmm. You know, if you want to get with Drake, you have to sleep with 3 party promoters, 2 SoundCloud rappers, and a DJ. That's the recipe. That's the formula.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what's happening with some of these chicks. Like you can tell, because they immediately want to go into the music industry, so you already know the type of people they're gonna be around.
But I mean, I think it's smart.
I mean, for Cardi B, it was getting with Offset. It was, you know.
Yeah, it worked for her.
Yeah. But
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like it's, you know, that I still think he would have rather gotten with Cardi than with some random chick.
Yeah.
Now you feel like, dang, you know what? I basically thought you a career. I want my money back.
Yeah.
I took you on, and now you're just going to go off and leave me. So I think they want that, and it doesn't surprise me that guys would be willing to get these girls pregnant because regular guys out there get girls pregnant and they don't care. They'll get girls pregnant just so they won't have anybody else trying to sleep with their baby mom. Regular guys out here, I know regular guys who get in relationships with girls just to sleep with them.
Yeah, that does happen. I'm not gonna say it don't, because it does.
And they were white guys. They can be savages too.
Yeah, but some of these black women don't understand that. They think these guys are somehow different.
No, they're all the same, just different colored penises.
You hear that, Swirl Nation?
I'm just saying it's all the same. They all say the same. The ones that cheat, they'll use the same lines, no matter what color race they are. The ones that are decent, guys in general aren't really that big in variation. Some are socially awkward, some are good, some are crappy, some are homosexual, some are mentally ill. But it's the same. So it doesn't matter. But that's what I'm saying. It doesn't surprise me. Because guys who have a lot less going on for them will get girls pregnant just to be doing it. Or have a place to stay.
Yeah, because the homosexual community has grown, you know, and that's thanks to a lot of women who are willing to take, you know, to deal with one.
Well, I mean, if they're both, I mean, those girls are stupid though. I thought they were, but I figured out they're not dumb. They know what they're doing. They're okay with it. They're okay with giving that room and board to get with, you know, get this cute homosexual guy. If they're both in agreement with it, I say, you know, you do you. As long as you're in agreement with it. I'm not going to put my energy into telling them to do any better. I have my own bills to pay.
Right.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to say.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks for calling in, Beth. I appreciate it. All right. All right. Shout out to Beth. Always an interesting call with Beth, you know. Shout out to the callers, man. Yeah, man, this was basically two topics in one, you know, as far as the women who tend to, you know, once again, they get into situations where they want to be with a guy, they want to start a family with him, and once the baby is born, they realize they don't like that guy as much. It's almost like they don't want their kid's father. They want to turn into a game. And you don't want to be playing games with your kids, man. That's something you should never want to do. Stop playing games with your kids. You know? You're live with Jada Black. What's going on?
Lira Galore was basically Rick Ross sloppy seconds, you understand?
Yes, she is.
Yeah, so it's like, we can't really blame her for how she's acting because maybe her mom did the same thing.
Yeah.
So, you know, I start, like, you know, understanding women. Like, at 27 years old, I started, like, I'm not going to shame women these days. Because women they're not logic thinkers. So it's like, if women was in the jungle, they all would die. If men was in the jungle, we don't have to think to survive, or we'll get eaten, you understand? So now, I'm not going to, like, hold things against women, because I'm like, you know what, at the end of the day, you're going to pay for that. You know, you're going to pay for that consequence. Whatever you do in life, you're going to pay for it.
Yeah.
I had a friend that used to rob people since middle school. He used to do a lot of crime. And guess what? Last weekend, somebody shot his ass. He died.
Wow.
So whatever you do in this world, you're going to pay for it. Like my mom used to tell me, you made your bed, lay on it. So these women one day they're going to understand, like, you know what? Pookie and Ray Ray or Tyrone or Chad was not the guy. Marcus or Peter, that guy that did 4 years, about to do another 4 years, he was the guy you're supposed to, like, take serious. But, you know, these women not logic, you know, that's all I wanted to say. Like, these women, they just grown children, you understand? Yeah. So I don't really put nothing, like, past them, you know? I don't really get mad at them no more. All right, thank you.
Yeah. All right, well, thank you. I appreciate the call, man, and your input, all right? All right. It's a good point made there, you know? Yeah. I think that might be it for the calls. You know? Move this over here. Arlisa, you are my woman because you're in my chat. And you're all in my business, which means you care, therefore you want to be my woman, Arlisa. Arlisa, you've been trying to get my attention since I posted that video a couple days. Are you okay? Medley, you agree with her? You want to know where my woman at? Why do women want to know where my woman at? Alicia, where is your man? You asking me the wrong question. We want to know where your man is at. Can you answer that? Like, women have been asking me where my woman is for like 4 years. But y'all haven't produced, like, Arlisa, she been commenting on my videos for the last couple of years. Wanting to know where somebody's woman at. Jay probably dating the IG model too. Said I could if I wanted to. You know. that's how confident I am, man. And because I know some, IG models. She said you're her baby daddy earlier. She said I was her baby daddy earlier. Who is Jake Brown? Okay, Miller. Maybe one day, I'll bring a woman on so y'all can hear her, or see her. I'll do that. But I know it's gonna hurt some people's hearts, some people's feelings. Maybe Arlisa, maybe she's hoping to be that woman. Maybe to break her heart too. Arlisa, you gotta get yourself together. Okay? But make sure y'all like the stream, okay? And shout out to the new people. Shout out to the new people that are here. I appreciate the new people for being here. Make sure y'all like the stream. Come back. Y'all know how relatives, you see your relatives like, hey, you come back now. See, I gotta come back to the stream. Marie said, we'll be happy for you, Jay. It'll happen soon. Maybe so. Arlisa, you done left? Well, Jasmine, you was gonna call in? I did turn the phone lines off. So you may have to call into the other show. If you want to shoot your area code in the chat, I may do so. I think, Muhammad, the women that don't like me will get upset too, because they think because I criticize women that I can't get an attractive woman, to be right next to me. It's like trying to stop gravity, Because you're always talking women, Jay, I used to wonder about you. What used to wonder about, BK? Wonder about what? No, yeah, I'll do another show tomorrow. I may do an early show tomorrow. I want to do a multiple topic show. I may do it tomorrow. I was thinking about doing it today, but I may do it tomorrow. May actually do two shows that day, just one earlier than one later in the afternoon. I may do that. Oh, BK, you gotta be able to cook. Okay? Yeah, that's a skill that, a woman who, you want around you long term got to have, Can't just be, getting other people to cook for you. You somebody want her to be able to cook. Goddamn, you want to be able to call like, hey, what do you, cook me something. Or come over here and cook me something. Or you cook something over there, everybody go see you. Y'all know people get very curious. First, I don't hate women. I think people know. I'm critical. I've been critical of women, especially earlier on when I was making content. You know what I'm saying? Who is Jay Brown? That's not my name. Arlesia Worthington. You know. Well, Jasmine, maybe you call into the next show, all right? Well, if there's something that you wanted to ask me, you can always send it through email. Always send it through email. Just send that through email, man. So all you gotta do. Right, Miranda's right. Google is your friend. YouTube is too. There's a lot of things you can learn on YouTube as well. You know. Yeah. Lisa, do I need to make a nickname for you? Call you Arlesia Smith. Calling me Jay Brown, man. She calling me Jay Brown. I would call you Alicia Smith, not Worthington. I think, that's a little too bland. We're gonna call you Alicia Smith, not Worthington. Okay, that's what we're gonna go at with that. But shout out to everybody that's here. I'm about to go ahead and close this stream out. Make sure y'all follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram too. Subscribe to the other channels as well in the description. You know. And it's been good to see every single one of you. The phone calls were really good. You know. Mm-hmm. Salute to the mods. You know. Alicia Smith, my favorite color is green. Actually, I think I have two. It's like dark blue and green, but I think green is probably like my favorite. Alicia Smith. Jay is your voice. Thank you, Medley. Yeah, people say that. They said my voice gets them every time, you know. Brittany says she love cooking. Well, Brittany definitely can cook for me. You know, what's your favorite dish? If it gotta be something southern. A southern dish, seafood. That up there. All right, Jasmine. Salute, True. Salute to the Mars. Like I said, I'll see y'all on the next show. Y'all take care and have a good one, all right? It's almost the weekend. Mm-hmm. Hopefully decisions. Make good decisions upcoming weekend.